Hooked up.
Ooh, that's only a level 1 Fade Bolt's not a hell of a lot of damage. And they do see Hunskin just sitting around the top rune for the 4-minute rune. Now, there is no rune, but MP's copying a lot of damage. Now, Pardai comes in, Puppey, looking for the lift on Limp. Can't actually get him up. And he'll get back in range of the tier 1 tower, but the Burning Spears have done the work. Pardai with the extra balls helped out too, but the Stomp, the tether away! The orb is flying in. Don't think it's enough damage for Pardai to die, and yeah, it won't be. 31 HP he'll survive on, and then gets a rune to boot.
That was a nice toggle of the overcharge. It wouldn't have mattered. He had 34 HP left, but it was still nice to see. He toggled the overcharge right as soon as the arcane bolt hit.
Pardai's got another rune as well. So Puppey and Pardai team up together, and they're solo killing the Sky. Well, I say dual killing the Skywrath mage. The solo Skywrath.
Pardai is really good about the spirits, by the way. He is extremely good about getting a lot of damage on those. This is why we saw like the
Jesus diving.
Oh yeah, this is
not great. It's the run of the TP supports coming in. They want to find a kill now. Pardai doesn't have a lot of mana to work with, but Keizu, he's still not level 6 yet. So Puppey, Teleki's just throwing EGM around. Units of farm, gets the leap away. Pardai needs 2 seconds before he can tether. Then he can jump up to Keizu and kill the tree line off. Now Limp's coming in as well. Abaddon, he needs help. Units of farm is so low. Their Stomp is creating space, but not enough. It's still a 1-for-1 trade-off until Pardai will eventually fall down to Limp. The Flame Guard doing the last bit of burn.
4 heroes there trying to protect their safe lane.
Oh, actually, TP's off cooldown already. So if the fight does blow up on bottom lane, they can just run in. But the Observer was already there. Smoke's going to break in mid one, looking for that high movement speed. They're chasing Loader, but the seal is on Keizu. Where's your TP support? Voice not coming. It's 4 heroes together, and the duel victor is actually claimed. Mid one will get the bonus damage, but it was Keizu who got the last hit in.
Dire had used scan too. They used scan to the northwest of the tower to see how many heroes were there, and they just immediately ran in. Kezu level 7.
Spirits, they need the Searing Chains off. ET Spirits down. They want to bring in Luna so you can at least get that Lucid Beam off with a concussive shot, but MP alive. Puppey made a little bit of space, but can he make more? MP can't tank through that full Eclipse. They let the Chronosphere go too, over towards the Rubik, and they have enough damage. Both heroes going down. You still lose your tier 1 tower, and you had to bring 5 heroes in to do this, but a kill is a kill and a roll is a roll. There's still some distance to play with. Fantastic Observer Ward from Team Secret. Watches Alliances maneuvering here. And the leap up, the Chronosphere, it just on the edge. Caught mid one. Eclipse committed as well. The ET Splitter is down. Puppey copped an extra little bit of the Eclipse and then steals it. He's going to let it go. He does die fairly quickly, however, thanks to the ET Stomp. Keeps Team Secret sleeping. They lost Loader. Now on bottom lane. Pardai. Alliance are going to capitalize on as much as they possibly can. 3 heroes for the price of Loader.
That was a really good Chronosphere.
Not to build into any kind of maneuverability item.
The Blade Bell first is quite unusual.
Yeah, no Blink, no Shadow Blade, and hello mid one. It's going to begin. Pardai is here as well. They got the seal on him. Pardai, he can't even go down. He's still alive, moving down the river. It's the Skywrath, Loader, and Hunskin who'll take the fall. And it's up to them to actually finish him off. Oh no. Unison Farms on the run. MP already used his life break. Pardai will take a fall, and mid one, no duel. So a triple kill for MP. They let him tick out.
Because Luna is not able to do so, because she just dies very easily. You like sneeze at her.
Oh, they have an opportunity. MP, leap in, start the Chronosphere. He's big, and maybe with the Mystic Flare, the ET Splitter, they have enough damage. Huskar will fall.
500 gold to EGM. Got a duel on Ember.
Top lane, Keizu's in the neighborhood. Mid one, maybe he does get it. He's looking at the defensive spirit, so the Centaur Stomp to come in from the dominated creep. That one belongs, and there's your duel. Units of farm, he has to Chronosphere and save his teammate's life, but the relocate in. MP will do the work for Spirit away. Lip is still burning. He'll die to the Huskar. Units of farm, the TP out will be successful. Another ET Stomp from EGM to create a little bit more space. But they relocate over, and MP knew where Loader was farming. That's why he's just legging it towards Loader. He's got the Hurricane Pint to close the distance. Now life break up. A quick seal on the Huskar. Into the Stomp. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble underneath the tower. Pardai, can he help him out? MP just stands his ground. Press the attack from mid one. The damage is just too much. Unison Farm will die too. Iron Mate loses his life for the cause. Spirit cuts forward. MP going to get stomped up. Nope, there's a 4-staff.
I think it's actually worth trading the Faces Void's life for the Wisp to slow down this high ground siege. He didn't have Chronosphere anyway, so it's not the biggest deal. Is he gonna actually hit the stump? MP does not even bother moving.
Well, he's got an Aegis the Immortal, he doesn't care.
He also got the shield off during the stomp, so it didn't really slow him down that much.
Like, you gotta seal him up and then, like, veil him and then loose a beam, and still he'll resist all your magical damage. So your only other choice is to move in close, do physical damage, and the jump forward mid one's got the blade mail up and running. Couldn't get the duel he was looking for, however.
Oh,
he got sealed up so quickly, and okay, danger time. MP get away. Searing changes dead. Keizu's got shields. Like, you've got Pylai die as well as an Abaddon behind him. MP can't die, or shouldn't die. So close! There was only bark separating these two. And do they do it? Chrono's up, Sealer's there, Pylai starts to relocate. Can they get the stun? Oh, he got caught in the edge of the Chronosphere! Pylai dies, relocate got cancelled. He didn't pull him out. They lose the 2. And the Lions have some breathing room. He put lineup.
They're going for
and
the
you got the
pick-off
Aegis
up
and Satanic. And, well, can they actually get it? You know, some farm, blink away. They need his ultimate, but the Observer Wall that's up here. Team Secrecy, everything. They won't get everything else. Meanwhile, Abaddon as well as Io die the front lines. Huskar is isolated. They can bring in the physical damage. Team Secret was split up, but MP, Satanic turns on. Lucid Beam will cancel the attack quickly, but the duel is up. It's over on Loader. The Chronosphere is down, combining with the Mystic Flare. The damage is enough. They get through one. Huskar still kept alive by Paladai. The Searing Chains, the Lotus Orb, everything they've got to protect him. The Faceless Void will fall, and MP is still alive!
Radiant
Didn't even lose
structures are
Aegis.
fortified.
That was a great Chronosphere too by Jonathan. He's getting all these great Chronos that's catching the enemies on the edge and keeping his teammates out so they can still right click, but it is just not enough to stop this super farmed Huskar.
The draft just seems impossible.
Has fallen.
Like, how do you stop this? EGM is going to go for the stomp, but a quick Hurricane Pike. MP, he doesn't want to leave. Like, he doesn't even have that many friends with him. But while he's got the Aegis to the Immortal, Alliance have to expend quite a fair amount for it, and that's why they're going. The Eclipse will be expended. Puppey is invis. Limp went out for him. Pylai is ready to tether in and help out the Huskar, who is standing his ground. They still want to fight the back lines. Limp is just having his own personal war with the supports at the moment. But MP is having a war with buildings. He's playing PvE. He doesn't even see heroes on the map.
Objective gaming at its finest.
Life breaked in, jumps forward, over towards Loader. Mystic Flare's doing his work, but Pylai tethers forward, and now Satanic gets triggered. Loader will burn. He'll buy back quickly, and he'll need to. There's a lot of work to be done on this bottom lane. There's no fortification to protect them anymore, and they still need to kill off Huskar. They have a 20-second window before you have that Satanic back up again. But again, you also see that jump on the back lines. Unison Farm looking for the supports. Huskar is stranded on the front lines because of the Pylai die. Tethers in. He doesn't have enough. They got the kill, and now it's up to Alliance to make Secret pay. Take 1, take 2 of the supports. Move over to Keizu. He doesn't have his ultimate available. This should be a kill as well. They are finding something to get back, but it's taken so much to achieve it. Bait, mid one's already moving over like he wants to, but Unison Farm blinks into the tree line. This is such a bait.
They have a gem.
Jump forward, they see him. Legion Commander, the relocate's coming in. The Chronosphere! It got Rubik as well as Keizu, and the Splitter will be right on the money, catching out the Huskar as well with the Eclipse. Rubik is one last hit away. He'll get a little bit more life back from Abaddon, but it's not going to be enough. So Puppey with the first one to go down. The mass ability already triggered. The life break. MP just jumps forward, taking out Hanskin. EGM as well as Unison Farm are over on the run. EGM tries to create space, but it's time to duel. With a relocate over, Limp wants murder. He wants Pylai die, but what he wants he can't have.
That's a gem down too. That was a good trap that they tried to spring for the Legion Commander. Need to fall short to their earlier opponent.
Never give up. Never surrender. And always smoke up a high ground. It's not the story I remember. Puppey's playing King of the Hill at the moment as Huskar leaps in. He looks towards Loader. Time dilation trying to help him out, but the duel is already begun and EGM is gone. They needed his aura. Limp also in very deep. It's almost like they have these objectives. Limp has to kill off Pylai die.
EGM is prepared for this with the minus respawn timer.
MP. Okay, here they come. Team Secret, they want the racks. They'll have to go through fortification this time around. Range racks won't mean enough to Alliance to use it on that. Just a quick stomp, try and create a little bit of space as again Limp into the back lines of Team Secret as press the attack from mid one, or he flags the warning bells of the impending duel. Limp out again. Pick up, Poppy's got him. Can he actually get it? No, the stomp is keeping them asleep, and now Loader lets the Eclipse go. He needs to survive. MP's doing the physical damage from behind, but they do get a 2-for-1 trade-off. It's Loader's sacrifice. Will it be enough? Maybe with a Chronosphere, they can turn around the Mystic Flare. It's on the Abaddon, but the ulti, now in comes Pylai, they get through Abaddon. They're moving on to MP. MP's losing life. Aegis Simona will bring him to life, but unfortunately, when he comes back to the world of the living, he has no friends. They are all dead. There's your stomp. Life break forward. They burn through him. The physical damage. A quick cheese charge. EGM. He's still alive. He might burn. No, he lives on 6 HP. And Team Secret lose the whole enchilada.
Another great Chronosphere delivered by Yonazum fan.
To do this? Are they going to catch Team Secret out of position? Thanks to the Observer Ward, which just got dewatered by Puppey. They won't have this vision. The TP4 with the BTs, Unison Farm, the target. You think it might just be an Ember defending the lane. He jumps forward, misses the Searing Chains over on MP, but still wants to keep moving forward. The stomp, it's not enough. The Hurricane Pike, now they'll get it. Puppey jumps in, triggers the Lincoln Sphere so they can jump forward. Defensive Spirit out. Hanskin is keeping the Legion Commander at bay, and Loader is turning around. I think they've realized this fight's split into too many different parts. Now with the Mystic Flare, Hanskin's killing himself on the back of the Blade Mail. Not to mention Loader just can't tank that type of damage. The ET Splitter needs to create space, pulling it back in again. Legion is finally down, but MP having all the time in the world to start stacking up these burning spears. This is not the fight Alliance were looking for. They need to retreat. They don't have Loader. Limp is doing his work. Any kills he can claim will create more breathing room and maybe stop Secret from pushing into the base.
That was a buyback expended on the LC, so any dreams to BKB are going to be dashed, and Limp is still quite strong. He was able to take out 2 heroes in that fight. Chronosphere was not used at all during that fight, so Yonazum fan still has that in his tool. MP, he does have enough for buyback BOTs, I believe, in case he dies in this fight. And can they stall? That is the question.
Well, MP's coming forward, and Limp will do as much damage as he can to keep the creep wave out, and the backdoor regeneration in place.
They get
with
the
Yule
duel.
Scepter, the duel is out, with the Chronosphere, it catches Abaddon as well as Legion Commander. Ember Spirit, now the Mystic Flare, have they got enough damage? Ember, back into the Slide of Fist, but Unison Farm, he's on the wrong side of the tracks, but maybe he's okay with this. He's still got Time Walk, and he's delaying time. 33 seconds until Luna is up. You did lose the Ember, but buyback is available.
Ember tried a shrine, but actually was just a tad bit away from the shrine. He does have his buyback available. Are they going to try and save this melee Rax?
Time Dilation, Time Walk up, get away. They're letting it go by the looks of it.
Wow, he's actually saving his buyback too, just waiting for Luna to hold, but he might have to buy back at the end of the day anyways, as MP storms and Taste Megas.
He has no choice. Like, he has to buy back now.
Yeah.
But it's just the Luna. Like, until Luna is up, you're not going to feel confident coming out as a team. And until Team Secret really show their intention to take this top racks, which now MP is doing, there was also no other point. So they start their attack, and MP will jump away. Limp able to get the Searing Chains off. Unison Farm, he's got that Chronosphere waiting and ready to go, but Puppey, thanks to that Lotus Orb onto the Huskar, makes it difficult to keep the Disable up. And Hanskin knows it, so they jump forward. They find a different target. It's Pylai Die. A quick Manta. The duel begins, but it's not on a real one. Or is it? The duel is out, and maybe Unison Farm can tank this up. He jumps forward and gets the Chronosphere in the back lines. Both supports are caught. Legion Commander is down, but MP is not controlled. Unison Farm, he still wants Pylai Die, and he'll claim him. Move his attention over towards Puppey, the captain of Team Secret. He's retreating out, but this, well, they just have a vendetta. No support from Team Secret is allowed to survive, but I'm watching the Huskar inside the base, chasing down Hanskin. A shrine will keep him alive, but where are the friends? Limp will come in. It's the damage from MP, looking to kill off Limp. He's slowed down so much, Limp. He spirits away, but he won't have the life to survive. 35, he'll tick out. 2 minutes without him, with no Luna. They have no real cause to do the damage. MP may just be enough to carry it through. One more fight, potentially could have done it. Hanskin's throwing everything he's got, but it's an ultra kill for the Huskar, and it may be more. They're going in deep into the tier 4 towers, keeping Alliance back at their fountain. Unison Farm is just ticking down with so many burning spears on him. The Storms are just delaying the inevitable. Alliance will fight to the bitter end. One chrono is left. They'll catch out two. EGM caught on the edge of that one too. So is Keizu. He's close enough that maybe, yeah, they get through the Rubik. The buyback is there. Puppey will come back to the world of the living. And Team Secret, they're taking everything from Alliance.
Has fallen.
I have never seen a Huskar buffed up by so many different things in one game. It's like a constant string of Lotus Orbs, Aphotic Shields, just everything dumped on top of him.
GG.
And he is unstoppable.
This game is over. Good game, well played. Team Secret, team to represent Europe at the Kiev Major. Alliance fought hard and valiantly. But at the end of the day, they got Huskar'd. They almost survived the Huskar, but it was too much.